say hello to the hotly anticipated all-new 2020 BMW Z4. I am so tempted not to mention the word Supra in this video, but I kind of have no choice. Not because it's intelligent or useful, but because people want to hear Z4 and Supra in the same sentence all the time. So, let's just do a quick walk around. Is this car not absolutely gorgeous? Look at the proportions, the front end. Oh my goodness. Currently, only available as an M40i. There will be an S-Drive 30i sometime in the near future. Hopefully, if BMW wants to sell more, although exclusivity certainly is worth it. I say that because the base price is $76,100. It's a lot of money, but this in a small package is a hell of a lot of car. Powertrain, all the mechanicals, everything is turned up for ultimate pleasure. But my car has obviously a few options. One thing is that sublime, actually not sublime, I shouldn't say that, gorgeous Misano blue color. The contrast with the black wheels, which are an option, and the blacked out grille. Oh my good God. All right, I do that all the time, don't I? So this thing has a premium package, which includes a heads-up display, a Wi-Fi on board, Harman Kardon audio. It has a driver assistance package, so it's intelligent cruise. Has this Vernasca leather. Wait till you see that. Oh, you can kind of see it from here. All told, $84,645. Yeah, that's a lot of money, but again, I mean, just look at this car. It looks so special. Well, and speaking of looks, what I love about it so much is that BMW's made a conscious effort to make it look so much like a BMW. There are hints up here up front. The way the headlights kind of climb up onto the bonnet, it's so very 6 Series, which the last generation 6 Series is probably one of the BMWs, the modern era BMWs that are most attractive. If you squint a little bit, there's some Z1, maybe a little bit of Z8. You try hard, you can see some 507, but regardless, it is oh so beautiful, this car. Is it me? I mean, holy crap. All right, do that all the time. There's this Vernasca leather. The seats are unbelievably supportive. They are as beautiful to look at as they are comfortable to sit in. Yeah, so there's your Harman Kardon grill. Let's just get in, just in case you ever forget. Boom. Okay, so let's start her up. These gauges. Most of the recent BMWs that I've driven all have these full digital screen, which is configurable, and have the reverse setup tack. I absolutely love that. How it goes, you know, counterclockwise. Up here you have a lovely screen, which is controlled via the iDrive, which is beautiful. Nowadays there are no issues per se. And the rest is typical BMW, 2 lines of controls. Love the little screen. This one you'll probably never really use, but up here, that's all the important stuff. There are your drive modes. Yes, adaptive is a brilliant mode. Although, I kind of get excited in this car, so I gotta use sport all the time. Yeah. And there is some storage, kinda. Not that that's really important. Store stuff back here too if you'd like. There's a little net. Anyhow, this car, however, is not about carrying stuff. It's about making you smile. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop gushing again, and we're gonna go. Okay, so here's where I mentioned Supra, at least another time. I'm driving the Supra in a few days, if all goes well, of course. So I can't compare it, this, you know, the Z4 to the Supra, but I might be able to compare the Supra to the Z4. We'll see in a few days. Enough of that. What I can tell you about driving this car is that it is incredibly good. It's a testament to how far building cars, sports cars, dedicated performance automobiles has come. This thing, okay, has an incredible chassis setup. The platform is honed from a solid piece of granite, obviously. That's an annoying Genesis just in front of me, the Genesis Coupe. If you can hear it, probably can now. This thing has, with the M40i, adaptive dampers, M adaptive dampers, M sport steering with variable assist, has M sport brakes, has M sport rear differential. It has essentially all the tools to transform this little roadster into an extremely high performance, very capable car. And yet, it is so docile, so comfortable, so smooth, even quiet. It's unbelievable. This demonstrates like the last batch of BMWs and Mercedes, because I have to say Mercedes as well, have been so impressive that you cannot help but not love them for exactly what they are. With the M40i, straight six, bi-turbo, 3-liter engine, which puts out 381 horsepower from 5,500 to 6,500 RPM, 368 pound-feet of torque from 1850 to 4,500 RPM, 8-speed Steptronic. All of that is standard with the M40i. And right now, I'm in my comfort drive mode, which is by default the way I have it set up now. And the way the turbos spool up, you hear them in the background, or the foreground actually. They whistle with such intent. Can't help but smile and love everything about that. Then you go to sport, and then I won't do it right here, but when you hammer it, this thing is incredibly quick, but the power is so linear. And I told you about the horsepower and the torque. They just overlap, excuse me, and give you instant, sustained acceleration. This thing will do 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.1 seconds. I'm sure it's a 4-second flat car, easily. It is so good. Steering is wonderful. The brakes, 4-piston calipers up front, it's just beautiful. This Steptronic 2 is completely the money. I'm gonna get fast with the top down, which will go up and down in 10 seconds, and at speeds of up to 50 kilometers an hour. Anyhow, give me a moment. The noises, all the noises are perfect. The turbos, the intake, and then behind you, the exhaust. It is so perfectly calibrated and matched. One doesn't drown out the other. They just complement each other. What an incredible, incredible car. Is it expensive? Oh, hell yeah. Is it worth the money? Shoot, the only thing that comes close to this, I like the TTS and TTRS, but it doesn't feel like this. The 718, Monster S, GTS, all of those are incredibly special cars. But I think this one is even more special in the way the whole driving experience is set up, calibrated. BMW has killed it. Excuse me, I'm yelling. What an immense automobile. And it's so beautiful. This thing being as good as it is, I can't imagine that the Supra is not going to be at least, you know, if this is a 10, then the Supra is going to be a 9.95. And speaking of a 10, what I also absolutely love about this car is that, like I said, you can drive it so with such relaxed intentions. It'll give you the 1. But then when you set it up in sport and you just floor it and drive, it'll give you the 10. Although, You know, you won't do that on the streets, but oh, what a car. I almost have goosebumps. Just how good this thing is. How well-rounded. Perfectly suited to... Oh, the exhaust sounds so good. What an automobile.